Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. We are sitting in the garage because we're going to be doing a super simple and easy mod today. And what that is in this little box from the guys at Apex. These are their quick release valves. Now, they make a couple different kinds. This I would say is like the mini version because you get 4 of these in the box. And basically what this is, you're going to pull the actual stem out of your tires that are on there right now. This is a new cap. You can throw the old cap away, put it somewhere where you might use it or find it later if you need it. But this will replace the cap, and basically you'll see when it's on the truck, you just pull this up and it quickly deflates the tires. Now the reason I said this is like the baby version, it's a little bit slower. They do actually make a full valve stem. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you guys have probably seen it. They make a full stem, which will deflate quicker than these. But the nice thing with this is you can do it in your garage just like we're going to do. Takes a couple of minutes only, and you can remove these and put them on a different vehicle or a different set of tires or whatever. It's not permanent on the vehicle, so it's easy to swap back and forth if that's what you want to do. If you want them to be more permanent on your truck, there's a few things you can do. One, if you screw this down and it's still leaking, if you have old set of tires, maybe they're a little beat up or whatever, and the thread on the original valve stem is a little beat up, this might not seal down quite right. They recommend just filing it down a little bit with a very fine file. Try tightening it up again. It should solve your problem. If it seems a little bit loose, you can put a little Teflon tape around there, same as if you're doing any sort of plumbing or whatever. Screw it on, and again, it's going to stay there for a long time. You don't have to worry about them falling off on the trail or whatever. And third, and probably the most permanent, is you can use some blue Loctite. Put a little dab of blue Loctite on there, thread it on, and these aren't going to go anywhere. Now, in case you're wondering, well, how do I tighten that down really snug with my little fingers? There's not much grip on here. What they send you in the box to go with it is this little key tool right here. So the little side you'll see in a sec is to get the actual stem out of your valve stem in there. And then the big side here is a little tool that'll hook on, and you can just twist and crank it down. It'll make it snug enough that people can't just come and steal them. Maybe you have buddies that like to play tricks on you. Whatever the case, they're not going to be able to just come and pop them off your truck. And then two, another thing to note, when you take the stems out of the truck, in case you have friends like that, because I do have friends like that, if they were to take those off and you come out and you got 4 flat tires because somebody stole all these, at least if you keep this key and the stems from the original valve stem, you can thread them back in and pump up your tires, and then you can go and find your friends and get your stems back or your Apex valves back. But just a funny and quick note, make sure you keep the original stuff handy, because everybody knows with the world today, if somebody wants them, they're going to get them. But chances are you should be fine as long as you tighten it down with this, because then your little mitts can't get those off without having a fancy little tool like this. And then because it's easier to show you off the truck, take your little cap off of the Apex valve. And if you look on there with the threads, you see how you have a flat section right there and right there. That is so you can fit the little key on there. So you can see it's got a little cutout, and if you look at this too, it's tapered on one end. It gets a little bit smaller down the end. What you got to do, now I can do this with one hand, so you guys should have no problem doing it on your trucks. But basically, you want to line that flat section up, and the valve will pop in. Maybe I lied, I won't be able to do it with one hand. But anyway, once you have that in the tool, now you can see you'll be able to turn it and snug it down. So it can give you an extra little torquing it down, and the flat sections are for that. Don't try to force it on the part with the threads, because you're going to damage them, and then you're not going to be able to thread your cap back on. So don't do that. Line it up with the flat section just like you see here, and it'll hold it. It's not going to fall out. Unless you flip it that way, it'll come down. But for this, gives you extra little length and extra little torque when we're tightening it down onto the truck. All right, so moving to the truck, take your cap off, go to your little side. You have a little notch in there. If you've never done this before, if you look inside, you got your little stem in there. That notch, if you put it in there and you turn it, you'll feel it lock. Same as if you put a wrench onto a nut or a bolt and you try to turn it, your wrench locks. That's exactly what you're gonna feel. Then, they're not tight, you can see, and you'll hear the air come out right away. So like I said, keep in mind you're gonna lose air pressure doing this, so don't do it somewhere where you can't pump up your tires unless you're super quick. And what you wanna do, push inwards a little bit towards the tire, and this is gonna take that stem completely out of it. Plug it with your finger. You can see I got the stem right here. Then get your valve ready to go. When you take your finger off, you put it on there and twist. Now you can see you're going to get to a certain point. And if you look, if the camera will focus, when I'm turning, you can see it's not tightening this anymore. You're just spinning the red portion. That is where your little key comes in now. So again, flat side on the threads, pop it over, click it, and just give it a little crank. You don't have to go nuts, just make it tight enough that somebody can't come in here and remove this with their fingers. So you either have to have a super good grip and be able to turn the thread here, because up here, when you turn it, the red section just turns. So it's not so easy to get it off as some people might think, especially with the key. So put the key on there, give it a good twist, and now you can see that's it. So, like I said before, and I mentioned, your little valve stem from in there originally, get a little Ziploc bag or whatever, keep all four with it, put it with the key, and then if for some reason you ever lose one of these, and you're gonna lose all your air, of course, you can pop that back in, pump your tire back up, and you can at least drive home and have to order some new valves. But you know what? At least it worked to air yourself down when you're out on the trail. All right, so now you're driving, you come up, you want to air down your tires. It's as easy as coming out and just pulling on the red. It's going to air down. You can air down. These are only 33s on my truck. I usually run on the trails between like 15 and 20. Just makes it a little bit of a smoother ride. The tires are really tough. They got a solid sidewall on there. So 15, 20-ish PSI. I run on the road 35 to 40, depending on where I'm going. So this will go from that 40 to your 20, 25 in like 15 seconds or less. So you pull that out, count to 15, plug it back in, and you're done. They do send you a little sticker if you want. What I do is, or what I recommend, what I'm going to do is do one tire, figure out a PSI you want, pull it, count. Doesn't have to be exact unless you're super OCD. Count, remember that number, and they're all going to deflate at the same rate. Of course, the higher the pressure, the faster it's going to deflate at first. The lower the pressure, the slower it's going to go. That's just how it works. But you can count. So say these tires take 10 seconds to get the PSI I want. Walk up, pull, count to 10, shut it, cap back on, and Bob's your uncle. You're ready to hit the trail. And then, of course, once you get it all installed, don't forget to get your apex cap. Come down, thread it on, and you're ready to go. She's all set. It doesn't stick out quite as far as I thought it would. I thought it might look funny because the valve stem on my tires, these don't have too much of a concave to them with the wheels that I run. So if it was more back there, they're completely tucked behind the tire. But if you can see, maybe it'll focus on the tire more than anything, but they are still in further than the actual rubber. So you could hit them on something technically. I don't know if it would damage them or what, but they don't stick out that far. And like I said, my factory stems are quite far out. So depending on what setup you have, if they're tucked way in there, you're probably fine. You have nothing to worry about. And one last reminder, Keep these where you can find them, just in case you need them. You don't want to not have them. You can put them back in, fill your tires back up, and it's going to be as if the apex valves were never there. So there you go, quick, easy install. Like I said, you can do this in 10 minutes anywhere. As long as you got the little key, you can do this anywhere. If you're quick, you won't even lose enough PSI to worry about and have to pump up the tires right away. If you're slow, just do this somewhere or carry a pump or whatever with you. You can fill them back up, it's not a big deal. And then like I mentioned, they did send you the little card. You got your start PSI, end PSI, and a time. You can stick this in your door frame or whatever. So say maybe you set your tires for a different PSI on the highway compared to normal, city driving or whatever, or you have this on different vehicles, you can always slice this up. Like I said, if you got different set of tires, keep it on the same truck, but you switch tires, you can have that all set here and the time it takes you to drop to the PSI that you want. So you don't have to remember a bunch of different numbers. You can put it on there, test it once, calculate what you want to go at, stick this somewhere where you can remember it and find it, and you're done. Air down way quicker, where before I used to use one of those, same idea, but you screw it on, unscrew the valve, pull it up, release it, test it, do all that stuff. It was quick enough, but we get a ton of rain here, or if it's super cold, you don't want to be freezing your butt off out there. Come in, you pop those things off. If you're quick, pop one, go around the truck. By the time you get back to the first one, she's ready to close up. Close the second, close the third, close the fourth, and you're done. As long as you can count to 10, 15, maybe 20 at the most, you're going to be able to use these things. So hopefully you like this video. Like and subscribe. If you want to see the other mods on the truck, go back and check out those videos. And hopefully we catch you in a future video. Thanks for watching.